guys, welcome to Mala's Verse. Welcome if you're new here, welcome if you have been here before. Thank you so much for joining me in today's reading. And today's reading is going to be for the zodiac sign of Libra. So, Libra, before we get into your reading, take a few deep breaths and breathe out through your mouth. All right, Libra. So, the card that we have for you, or your main message, is Ace of Cups, Ace of Emotions. Oh. And the bottom deck energy has been Page of Pentacles, the Lovers. We have Five of Inspiration, which is the Five of Wands. And we have right at the bottom, Eight of Wands or Eight of Inspiration. So Libra, even before the Page of Pentacles, we have the Four of Pentacles and Emperor, which is, a very, so Emperor is definitely self-actualized, someone who's very aware of themselves and have mastered especially a lot of material stuff is also what I'm receiving, especially the way it's been represented here, or mastered certainly a lot of difficult challenges here. And after that, we have the Four of Pentacles. So what's that letting me know is, because we do have two fours, which is Emperor is also four and Four of Pentacles here. Even though you mastered a lot of things, especially this could be around emotions or challenging emotions, with the Four of Pentacles, I do feel like you might have been feeling a little dissatisfied in terms of, yes, you had some progress, or lot of progress rather, sorry, with your emotions, yet you feel like you don't have valuable energies, or either you do not have valuable connections or people that may get you, or more so in your existing connections there is not a valuable energies as such, or people are not so interested in involving themselves in the connection the way you would like them to, or something around a softness and a beauty that's in the connection that's been missing, especially with the Four of Pentacles here. This could be softness, beauty, really like enjoying each other's company, and this could be romantic or platonic or familial in any way, shape, or form. I'm not specifically getting really romantic connections, although lovers can denote that in one way. Yet, with the Four of Pentacles, it's more so an open expression of emotions may not have been happening, and I feel like that's been feeling a little restrictive for you. And we do have the Page of Pentacles after that, which tells me that you took out time to understand and study rather what is physically happening in this connection. Where is it, not just emotions wise, but what practical steps can you take to change this? And then you got the Lover's energy, which tells me that especially around communication, you have, you've been pondering about things, you've been trying to understand how is the communication happening in all of your relationships. Is it even nurturing, is it blooming, is it flourishing, or is it restrictive? And then we have the Five of Wands. So I feel like with that analysis, you might have understood that everyone's looking, and it's true for every human being, everyone is looking at the world with their own perspective. They're just, it's a very restrictive vision or mindset or way of thinking that they have within these connections that you are trying to analyze, especially in terms of communication. So you feel like there's always some or the other argument going on, there's some or the other issue, or there's no alignment in the vision, uh, especially in core things. So that's been frustrating you. And so with the Eight of Wands, what I'm receiving here is that you've been trying to move past this frustration, especially with the Five of Wands. So you're like, now I feel like you are even tired of conflict resolution because there is no resolution happening since there is a lot of difference in opinion. So now you have, I feel like you are also resolving this through a lot of physical activities and exerting this energy into physical activities. So that's helping you have some relief. Other than that, you are like, I am done with this SHIT, and you're moving away from conflicts. You are probably fit, like I said, physical fitness or physically doing activities to release this pent up energy of anger as to why things are not working out, or just the aggression that you also might be receiving passively from others in some way, shape, or form, or just the dissatisfaction or feeling complacent as well, and nothing progressing and everything being in the same loop of fights or disagreements, or not a healthy conversation or not a healthy argument. You are now moving past this. You are like, I want to sincerely, like, you are genuinely wanting to shift into a more emotionally, mentally, and spiritually conducive energy when it comes to relationships, especially in the form of communication. So you might yourself have been working a lot on your communication too in relationships. And with Eight of Wands, I'm also receiving that some of you might have also either thought of you, or you might have taken the step to travel, yeah, to travel rather, or even to shift your place of living to get a physical distance from this argument sort of an energy. Now Ace of Cups is your main message, so I feel like this is just the universe and your spirit guides trying to come in and relax you and also make you a bit hopeful about the future, because Ace of Cups is a blessing. All aces are blessings. And with the Ace of Cups, the message is surely coming through that your thirst is going to be quenched, especially emotionally, in the next 2 to 3 months. Specifically, is what I'm receiving. There will be a freshness in your current relationships, or for some of you, I'm also receiving there might be a new connection, or probably if some of you are single and you're looking for love, that's also with the Ace of Cups, there's an indication that that potential is there in the next few months. But more than that, this is more of freshness of energy. There's more relaxation in relationships. Because if we look at, yeah, so we have two wands energy. This is, yeah, Eight of Wands, Five of Wands, and before that we have the Emperor also. Again, a lot of fiery energy, and fire along with restriction, because we have four, which is, it reminds me of the square as well. So it's very rigid, very restricted. Pentacles energy is again slow moving, it's solid. So it's like the fire has been contained too much, and so with the Eight of Wands you're trying to dissipate it. But what you need to know is, with the Ace of Cups, there is refreshment, there is that thirst of yours which is going to be quenched, the thirst for genuine loving connections, or a refreshed energy as well, where there's more refreshed expression of what's happening within a certain individual within the connection as well. So like between 2 to 3 people, if it's a group of friends, you guys are expressing wholeheartedly with your open heart and receiving each other. There's a refreshment in the energy within family connections where there's more communication, or maybe with the distance or the physical, if you are making a physical distance, or if you're making physical efforts to release that energy from your body. This is going to help you also look at everything from a distant point of view, so that you are also able to express yourself fully without fearing if someone else is feeling good about your expression or not. Essentially, detaching yourself from people's views or their emotions of how they feel about you, and genuinely expressing yourself, and definitely from a place of heart, because we have the Ace of Cups, and from a place of, and it's just so beautiful because we have such deep purples and blues here, and also green. So it's all very, water energy, ocean energy. So expression, I feel like your sacral energy is also going to amp up a lot. So you might be indulging more in creative activities, or just, essentially what's happening is there's a refreshed sense of expressing yourself and your emotions to those around you. So don't lose hope. There's definitely a blessing coming through. I was getting the period of 2 to 3 next 2 to 3 months yeah, for this entire thing to actualize. So you might start seeing some progress starting especially from the month of August, or some refreshing energy within your heart center as well as August starts. And I'm filming this in the last week of July, so I hope that that occurs for you, Libra. But rest assured, there is a blessing coming through, so don't lose hope. So Libra, that's all that I have for you. Thank you so much for joining. I hope that this was helpful in some way, shape, or form. Do share your thoughts in the comment section below. Do like, share, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Thank you again so much for joining, and I hope to see you in future readings. Bye bye.